So why do you think that we are so fascinated by the suffering of others? Well, this is a question that came up whilst I was overlooking Alcatraz with my friend and colleague Oly recently on a trip to San Francisco. Welcome aboard. This is my mate Oly and I, and we are standing on a pier with Alcatraz in the background. We flew in from London yesterday and we got up very early and decided to come down at 5 o'clock this morning. Pretty mucky weather.
It's not pleasant.
Not pleasant at all, is it? There's some seals over there which you can't really see. We've been watching them. They're really quite remarkable. But we just been a bit of a chat about Alcatraz and why we're so fascinated by the suffering of others. Why Alcatraz is such a big thing in our imaginations, I suppose. We've seen lots of videos, lots of films about it, haven't we, as we grow up. I don't know, what do you think, Oly? Why are we so drawn to the suffering of others? Oly was just saying that he went to a penitentiary. Where did you go?
I was in Philadelphia and it was built in 1770 and I was fascinated by that. I was there for 4.5, 5 hours.
Yeah.
And I just think I'm just so interested in stories that differ from my own, and I guess inherently I have that background fear of being accused of something you haven't done and then having to spend a portion of your life stuck in a building, trapped.
It really does fire the imagination of whether you'd be able to survive, I suppose.
Yeah, mentally, I don't know how I would fare.
No, exactly.
Locked up in a room. I didn't do very well in lockdown, let alone in a prison.
I know. I know, and I'm always fascinated by Nelson Mandela, and he was just one of many people who have been in those situations, have been incarcerated against their will, and not having done something, well, arguably whether he did or didn't, but yeah, the decision of somebody else. How do we actually come out of that without wanting to just end it all? I mean, it's such a big question, isn't it? Anyway, those are our big thoughts first thing in the morning. We've got to go back and have a nice bit of brekkie.
Yes,
and we're going to head off to back to London.
Yeah.
Back to London. So anyway, keep it in the greens.